Chapter 6, The One of Ebony. A mysterious man rides into the sanctuary main gates, body completely cloaked and horses armored. Gazing confused at this black chariot of war, soldiers of the sanctuary order the man to step down and take off the cloak. The cloaked man calls himself Calamity, and the soldiers think he is trying to invade and considers him insane for doing so. I am not going to invade the sanctuary. Suddenly, the soldiers are stunned by a sudden pressure emitting from the man, Cosmos. Calamity is the power to invoke nothing. Ebony Vortex. The cloaked man's power not only defeats the helpless soldiers, but destroys the sanctuary main gate. He seeks to bestow nothingness onto the land. A sacred land created by humans can only be filthy, so he is here to punish them for their blasphemy. I will give you total destruction. Soon more soldiers run to investigate, but are shocked to only see one man. But a man is not how you would describe this being, as he has the power to wrap them all in a maelstrom of darkness. Kneel before me. I am a god. I am the one who governs you. The being continues to destroy the sanctuary for the sin of stealing the divine weapon. Inside the sanctuary, Shaka feels the dark cosmos. The same cosmos he felt the other day is now strong enough for Shaka to know its location. The other saints now know the sanctuary is being invaded and wish to act quickly to dispatch the enemy that dares to attack the sanctuary. But under orders, they must remain in the golden room. Leo thinks the lack of effort from saints who can easily kill men, yet can't use their power to protect them, ridiculous. Deathmax mocks Leo for daring to preach to them when he shares the same blood as a traitor. He tells Leo to shut up and that he shouldn't even exist. Leo strikes Deathmax. Saints shocked that Leo would attack another saint without any hesitation, which is forbidden. An enraged Deathmax readies to attack, but the Pope orders them to stop. All saints get on their knees, but one, Leo. Leo suggests for his subordinates he should be punished. Pope now knows he has caused all this commotion in order to fight the intruder, and he decides to order Leo to battle. Now as Leo goes off to kill the intruder, Virgo questions sending someone to fight without knowing truly who the enemy is. But to the shock of the saints, the Pope knows. There are beings who have returned from the age of legend. In the beginning there was Gaia, the earth, then her husband Uranus, the sky, who created the foundation of the world. But Uranus grew to be a tyrant. He vanished all his unsightly children, but the Titans who came after. However, he still had hate for them, because there can be only one true God. The loving mother Gaia could not simply stand by, so she sought one of her children to deal with Uranus. Only the youngest child was up to the task, Kronos. And with his divine weapon created by Mother Gaia, he defeated Uranus, freed his brothers and sisters, and became king. The saints are in shock that their enemy is a god, but remember the same fate befalling Kronos by the great god Zeus. Pope explains that after Zeus imprisoned Kronos, he sealed his divine weapon, a god-killing weapon located in the sanctuary itself. But now the Titans have returned and seek this weapon to bring back their great power of their king and rule over the heavens and the earth once more. It pleases Deathmax that the saint of Leo will surely die. With his lack of experience, he could never defeat a god, but Shira suggests he might have a chance, because for a moment he saw a glimpse of a man he faced long ago. Now outside there is a boy crying for his mother, who is trapped under rubble. A figure covered in dark armor appears and the child asks for help. The Titan offers mercy, tells the child his mother is dead, but will grant him a quick death. Leo saves the child just in time and repels the attack of the being. The being is impressed in Leo's might. While only using it for a moment, Leo withstood his divine power. Leo insults the cruel and foolish god that brings nothing but despair, unlike the goddess Athena, who brings hope to all. The god vows to make the human regret his blasphemy, but Leo promises to make him regret, for he will fight the Titan as a man and kill him as a god. Regret is an emotion only fit for humans, something he will give Leo in battle, then kill him. You're a tiring god. The blue lightning that destroyed the living statue now tears the sky to attack the Titan. It was repelled by the Titan's cape alone. The Titan analyzes the technique. He attacks at high speed that splits the air. Then he adds an electronic current with his cosmos, which creates a phenomenon called electric discharge in the void, which can be countered easily by being faster. Leo switches his strategy by attacking multiple times with high-speed feints, but to the shock of Leo, all his attacks are blocked with a single punch. The god casually sends Leo flying with his fist and cracks the earth with his body, causing Leo to puke out blood. Leo has now felt the shocking power of a god. Still, the god is surprised by his armor, which did not crack at all. Truly divine protection. However, to the unworthy, it amounts to nothing more than a heavy burden. The god crushes Leo's head with his feet, mocking him for going into battle without head protection. He also mocks the choice of going into battle already injured. He tells Leo that he should feel no shame in losing to a god, that such things for a human are simply unavoidable. Leto is watching the battle, shocked his master could be defeated by one attack. Leo must have been injured in battle before. Ebony Vortex. Leo is slowly being trapped in a whirlwind that will crush his body under immense pressure, while the atmosphere pressure boiled his blood. Once the limbs are ripped, his blood explodes, and the whirlwind will go on until there is nothing left of his body. Who are you? I am one of the 12 gods of the clan of Titans. I am Hyperion of Ebony Black. In the Golden Room, Shaka feels the cosmo of Leo's gone. They think now the Leo Saint is dead. Milo enraged that Leo ruined the reputation of Gold Saints, but they can neither fight or disturb the Pope during meditation. Milo still enraged how they can do nothing under the attack of an evil god. Shura tells Milo to calm down and reminds him that their mission is to protect the temple. Kensha Deathmatch says not to hurry. Leo is not that bad of a fighter if he's at full power, but if for some reason he could not give it his all, he may be in trouble. Shaka wonders if Deathmatch struck Leo without anybody noticing. Deathmatch leaves and states to not care for the life of Leo. He is sure to face a god and kill him by any means. What a horrible man, says Shura, who suggests everyone return to the temple and give Leo a bit more time. As they discuss if they should watch Leo, they notice a saint has already left. In the house of Aquarius, invisible men walk inside the sanctuary. Such abilities are useless to a man who can sense murderous cosmos. Aquarius commands them to drop their weapons and surrender, if not, they will die. Slowly, he freezes their body, which breaks their invisibility. This is the end. Give up. But they continue to move, breaking their bodies in the process. Out of respect for them and their will to battle for their master, Aquarius uses diamond dust, killing them all. Their will to fight for their belief is strong. They are truly a dangerous enemy. Hyperion senses the cosmos of his soldiers vanishing. A goat saint must have been involved. He must go himself. He notices, however, Leo is still alive and plans to finish him off, but Lithos intervenes. She knows how futile her attempts are, but she wants to stay by her master to the very end. Hyperion will grant her a wish. But suddenly, flashes of light cut through the winds. Hyperion feels himself being pushed back by a stream of lightning. Could this be the power of a gold saint? Lightning plasma. What? You thought you'd won? Since you'd like to make list someone makes a true warrior, please add, see if your enemy is dead before celebrating, you fool. Chapter 8, The One Who Breaks Armor. Leo explains he focused and released all his cosmos in a series of fast attacks, a technique called lightning plasma. He states it's impossible to avoid thousands of punches fired instantly, but Hyperion did not avoid it. He simply resisted. Hyperion calls his brute force attack pathetic, and that it can never damage his armor. He claims the only reason he has such power and the only reason he's still alive is due to his claw. Leo in anger strikes the Titan, the force cracking the ground itself, but that does not mean he can damage the armor of a Titan. Leo attacks with many punches and kicks, all easily blocked by the Titan. But the blows are coming in so close together that they lack strength. Moreover, he left himself in a strained position, given his stand. If I attack now, down, he would not be able to avoid. What? He fell back on the defensive? He put himself in a faulty stance to lead me into attacking his head. Then he guarded his head and waited for me to attack. He was aiming for an opportunity to strike after my attack. Lightning bolt. Leo successfully strikes the Titan's body. Even the Titan was impressed, attacking in the best possible position, trying to match the power of the Titan, but sadly, he failed to surpass a god. His claw, fist, and arm are now greatly damaged. The Titan explains that in the age of mist, divine weapons were made into armor. They are a perfect weapon as well as shield. These armors are called Soma. A single attack from the Titan nearly destroys all of the surrounding area. It's impossible to avoid, so Leo uses lightning plasma once more to the shock of the Titan, who knows in this state Leo will surely be overwhelmed. Lethos holds the scared child, telling him to have faith in Leo, for a man with the heart of a lion can never be defeated. Hyperion senses the cosmos of Leo rising. His attack is being repelled. The Gold Saints sense a power rising immensely and is suddenly disappearing. They think Leo has died, but Leo still has the fang to fight. Leo ditched both the upper portion of his cloth to protect the children and deflected his attack. He then moved behind the Titan. He is a man that fights at the speed of light. Leon tells Hyperion it's an attack that he has seen before. The same technique does not work twice on a saint, and with the lion's fangs that dwell inside, he once more unleashes lightning bolt. Hyperion, in awe of the man who attacked twice in the same area with all of his might to crack his armor. This man has the power to do the impossible, the power to perform miracles. Hyperion is happy with the fun he's sure to have with this warrior. Hyperion leaves, telling Leo to heal his wounds, but they will battle once more. Until we meet again, Golden Lion. Leo swears to become someone capable of killing gods. While Leo is gravely injured, he stands strong and thanks Lethos, because it was him that made Leo realize his fangs were not meant to kill people, they were meant to protect them. Alright, time for some bits. Well, those kids should have gotten out the way, huh? Anyways, this was probably one of my favorite fights in Saint Seiya. Simple and to the point, with a little flash. Okay, well, you're going to be hearing the word miracles a lot. And in short, basically what it means is character can unleash something inside of them that will allow them to be compared to gods. That's the very, very short of it. And sorry for this long layoff from this. I'm very happy to get back to finishing this, and these should be coming out much faster now.